So Bitcoin actually just hit a new all-time high today. And no, I'm not joking. You can go and check this on the chart yourself. The only downside is it's measured in the Russian ruble. So let's go and look at the chart, how this could potentially be setting up and how maybe it's a leading indicator for where the price of Bitcoin in US dollars might end up going, especially now that the market is moving up a little bit. What's up guys, Dirk here from intelligentcryptocurrency.com. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, click that notification bell to be sure that you never miss any future updates. Feel free to follow on Twitter, Instagram, our free Telegram channel, all in the link in the description down below. And I just want to remind you that for this week, until this coming Monday, March 14th, I have reopened the doors to my Intelligent Cryptocurrency membership. So for the next couple of days, you have the opportunity to join. It is the first link in the description down below. All the details are there on the page, what's included in the membership, what you get access to, which is of course including direct access to me, all the other members in our private Discord group, the newsletter, the updates, all of it is on the first link in the description down below. You'll see exactly what's included and how to sign up. And even though it doesn't feel like it, right now is a much better time to join than when there is peak euphoria and mania at the tops of markets, which is naturally when most people want to join. But the real gains don't come from buying the tops in bull markets. The real gains come from buying the dips and the capitulations in bear markets to study and learn when the market is down, when nobody's interested, so that you can sell at the top when the market goes up. So one of those times, right now, if you want to start learning, you want to start figuring out how to position yourself over the next 6 to 12 months for potential future bull runs over the next few years, come and join us. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee. It is the first link in the description down below. All right, so the chart in front of you is Bitcoin measured against the Russian ruble, which has obviously taken a massive, massive fall. But nevertheless, the chart is impressive because it is at a new all-time high against the Russian ruble. And this is a very interesting sight to see. This is very much what we'd all love to see for Bitcoin, obviously measured in US dollars. The question is this perhaps a leading indicator of the pattern that we could end up seeing with Bitcoin? Or is this completely, a deviation just because the Russian ruble collapsed and that is the reason why we're seeing that? So look at this pattern, look how this plays out. And if we go and look at Bitcoin against the US dollar, you can see that's obviously a very different picture, but we have had a nice rally today as I'm recording this. We're almost at $42,000 again. And even though the price has been kind of flip-flopping in this range between 46 and say 35, we are not getting pushed down further, but at the same time, we're also still kind of capped to the upside. So basically, we can't get too excited just yet. As you can see, the first obvious overhead resistance is still very much that $45,000 to $46,000. If we can get back above there, I would see us going to between 48 and maybe 53,000. Obviously, here is a resistance that we can see here, the gap between that low and that high. We also have the 200-day moving average at about 48,000, and then the 50-week moving average, which has been very, very important over the last few months. I've made a lot of videos sharing my thoughts on that. So if we change this to the weekly, and we just hide that, you can see the 50-week moving average is going to be very important. As long as we're above there, it's almost always bull market. When we get below there, well, then we have this risk of further downside capitulation towards the 200-week moving average. So it seems like we're doing another attempt to go towards a retest of that 50-week moving average. If in the next few weeks we can get back above there with the weekly close, then things start really looking up for the bullish case again. Then we could consider the scenario that Bitcoin might actually be following the path that Bitcoin Russian ruble took in Bitcoin US dollar. You can see we broke below the 50-week moving average here. As soon as we got a weekly close above it and we got a strong break above it, we got this massive, massive run up. And this chart is just interesting. Obviously, if we didn't know what was happening with the global conflict and the geopolitical stuff and the Russian ruble, just purely looking at this at a chart, you can see once we got below the 50-week moving average, we went further down. And then once we got back above it, we just shot through back above it. So obviously, I do understand that's the Russian ruble that has collapsed because of everything that's happening in the world. But just looking at it as a chart perspective, I suspect that something similar will happen with Bitcoin US dollar if we can get a weekly close back above that 50-week moving average. Now, of course, there is still the risk that we get rejected like in 2018 and continue lower until maybe eventually capitulation around this 200-week moving average. But there is also a possibility that if we get above it, that we actually do make a massive run over the next weeks and months and just continue higher without having that crash or capitulation. So I think it's important to take it one level at a time, because that's the best way to be able to navigate these markets. We can't make this assumption that we're going back to 70K, and we can't say we're going down to 20K in one go. It's all about basically if this, then that. Okay, so if we can manage to break the 50-week moving average, then it's possible that we go a lot higher. If we get rejected at the 50-week moving average, then it's possible we come back down and go lower. And if we break this lower side support, say if we get a weekly close below 36,000, well then it's maybe more likely that we go to the bottom. So if this, then that is always a good way to explain technical analysis. It's all about probabilities and being flexible and being able to adapt to different scenarios and not getting tricked into, getting euphoric at the tops of markets before we break an important resistance, and not getting completely bearish and fearful at the support at the lows when we haven't broken below that yet. So just wanted to share this with you. The Bitcoin Russian ruble chart looks very interesting, and let's hope that for all of us who own crypto and are bullish on it, that we do actually get this in the US dollar pattern too. So let's see how we react if we can get back to that 50-week moving average on Bitcoin US dollars. If we can get back above it with a weekly close, I think that really strengthens the bullish case if that happens. So keep your eye on these markets for the next couple of weeks, and make sure to subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't done so already. So remember, follow me on Instagram, follow on Twitter, join our free Telegram if you want more content and you want to stay in touch. And if you want to become a member of Intelligent Cryptocurrency, it is the first link in the description down below. For the next few days only, I'm still opening the membership. I will close it again after this Monday, March 14th. Don't know how long I'm going to close it for. Last time it was closed for 5 months. So just a temporary reopening now. I think it's a decent position in the market to start learning and to start positioning yourself and planning for the next several months, so that the next few years, when we do get a new bull market, that you're going to be in the best position possible. As always, it is a 60-day money-back guarantee that I offer with all new signups. So there's literally no risk. You can come and sign up, get access to all the content, the newsletters, the monthly updates. You join us in the Discord community. You can get access to me and all the other members. You can ask questions, get support. And if you don't like it for any reason within 60 days, let me know. You can get your full money back. But if you want to stay, you are more than welcome to, of course. And I think you will find it very valuable if you are looking for help and information and community and support to navigate these crypto markets. But the membership is only open for a couple more days. I do close it on Monday. First link in the description down below if you want to join. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.